here's what I've noticed. When you go on vacation, it's very easy to say that you're doing a lot. Walking on the beach, exercising, but you're eating a lot. And when you're eating a lot, sometimes you just want to stretch your entire body every couple days or every day, depending on how you feel. So I thought it would be nice to do, I've been eating a lot. I'm on vacation, I've been eating a lot. So I did yoga a couple of times, and now I need to do a little bit more. So I invite you, if you're interested, to come into a seated position, sitting up nice and tall, hands, palms facing up on your lap, and just listen to the beautiful sounds that you hear in the background. I'm trying really hard to sit up nice and tall, noticing how it feels from the bottom of your sit bones and then working your way out through your spine. Just checking in on your vertebrae and imagining, puppet string pulling from the top of your head. And even as I do this, I can imagine the vertebrae getting longer and longer and longer. From here, I invite you to take a nice deep breath in and slowly out through your nose. Nice deep breath in and slowly out through your nose. Now we're going to bring our hands to our heart center. Set an intention that you'd like to complete for yourself today. I am calm. Bow into your intention. Raise your hand. Open your eyes. As we're sitting on the floor, we can move a little bit and make sure that the flesh of our butt is all the way out. We can really plant ourselves into our sit bones, and that even gives us a little higher height. And then from here, we're just going to very slowly turn our head, our glance to the right, as far as where it feels comfortable, and bring it back to the center, and then to the left, back to the center. One more time, to the right. Don't forget to breathe. And to the center, and then to the left. And to the center. And from here, we're going to drop our head. We're dropping our chin to our chest. Still staying up nice and tall, but just rounding that upper back. And allowing the neck, the head to dangle. And notice how that's feeling for you with your neck. And then slowly take a breath in, coming up, moving your head back and up. And back to center. We do that again. We're going to push our neck in, turn down, chin to chest, looking back up. All the way up and down. From here, we're going to take our right hand and we're going to place it on our left ear and slowly, gently guide our head towards our right shoulder. And hold that for a minute and just notice this nice stretch that's taking place. Left side of the neck, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And slowly releasing that side, allowing your head to come back to center. Noticing the difference between the two sides. Sitting up again, nice and tall if we've lost our positioning. Taking our left hand, placing it on our right ear, and slowly guiding our head towards the left. Again, noticing a nice little stretch that's taking place on our right side of the neck. and holding here. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Back to center. So notice how my neck is moving. We take our shoulders and we'll bring them up to our ears. Crunch, 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 all the way up. And then slowly bringing them back. Trying to touch the back of your shoulders. And then bringing them back up as high as you can, and then crunching them in and then lowering them back. And if this doesn't feel good, anything that's uncomfortable, please don't do. This is your yoga, your practice, and do what feels comfortable for you. And just notice, and we do this really slowly, the moves, so you can tune in to your body and what's happening, right? And the best thing I could possibly invite you to do is just check in on how you're feeling. Up and around. Oh, it feels great first thing in the morning. See the sun is rising in the back. Up again and back. All right. Now we're going to go onto all fours. I'm going to bring the camera down. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, so we're going to go onto all fours, and our wrists are aligned with our shoulders, so our shoulders are right in front of our wrists, and our hips are over our knee calves. I'm not sure if this is quite as good as I'd like to have it. One second. Let's bring this back down. There we go. Okay, so we have our shoulders on top of our wrists, and our hips are on top of our knees. And we're just going to take a few cat and cow stretches by looking up, breathing in, and tucking our chin in and rounding our back as we breathe out. Breathing in, and looking up, and breathing out, and tucking in. Breathing in. Super slow, tucking our chin into our chest, rounding our back into a nice dome, holding it in, pulling our stomach in, and holding, and breathing, holding, and breathing, and then slowly back into neutral position. To take our right foot, and you're just going to slowly drag it along the floor and stretch it out. And now on your toes, go back and forth with your toes. Now, because I don't have a yoga mat, this is a little hard. So I'm going to double up a towel for my knee. Okay, so going back and forth with our toes, all the way on the tip of our toes, and then stretching out our calf. And pulling it back onto our toes and back. And this should give you a really nice stretch in your calf muscles and your toes. Sometimes we don't give enough attention to our toes, right? So it's giving you nice, especially if you're doing a lot of walking and you're not used to walking when you're on vacation. This gives you a great stretch. Now we're going to switch sides. Stretching out your left foot all the way out, and then just going back and forth on the toes, stretching out your calves, toes, and breathing in and breathing out. And try to keep your back in a neutral position as you do this. just notice how your toes are feeling as you're getting stressed. And your calves, and maybe even your shins are getting a little action. See how that feels. All right. Now from here, double my mat. It's my blanket, my towel. It's not that. So now from here, we're going to take our right leg and stretch it out, and our left hand and bring it up. And now when we're in this position, pull in your lower abs, pull them in, and when you feel comfortable, lift up. If you feel comfortable, lift up your right leg. If not, just leave your leg down and just stretch. Imagine someone's pulling your hand one way and someone's pulling your foot the other way in opposite direction. And try and keep balance as you're doing this. And then slowly lower your right and left down. Next, we're going to take our left leg and again stretch it out and lift up our right hand and see how that feels. Right? Just notice how it feels. And if you feel comfortable, lift up your left leg parallel to the floor if that feels comfortable. Pull in your abdomen and just notice that feeling of being stretch, 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 stretch in opposite directions and lower when you feel comfortable. Here, tuck this in. Okay, so next, we are just going to sit in a cross-legged position. Right? So we're in a cross-legged position. We're going to take our left leg and we're going to take our foot and just place it, taking our right and plugging it close to our left butt. And our left leg goes over our right, so it's just near your knee, your right knee. And if that feels comfortable, great. If not, you need to put a pillow over here to support yourself. Do whatever it is to make yourself feel comfortable. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall. And taking our right hand, we're going to wrap our right hand right around our knee as much as we can, sitting up nice and tall. And then taking our left hand and placing it in the middle of our back and turning towards the left. Wherever we feel comfortable, taking our gaze over our left shoulder. And you should feel a nice stretch on your glutes, on the left side of your glutes. And breathing in and breathing out. It's giving our internal organs a nice little stretch, a little squeeze, if you will. Like a sponge that's getting wrung out. Okay, and then coming back to center. I'm going to take our left leg and place it back into our sitting position. And now we're going to take our right leg and take it out. Left leg goes closer in towards the right butt. Okay, and now the right leg is going to go over your left knee. That feels comfortable, great. If you need to put a pillow here or some kind of cushion, do so. Wherever you are, there's no right and wrong. It's your practice, your yoga. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall, your right leg is over by your left knee, and you're going to take your left hand and wrap that hand around your right knee, and then your right hand goes in the middle of your back, and then sitting up nice and tall, taking a breath, and just slowly turning towards your right and taking a gaze over your right shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. Go where is comfortable for you. Breathing in and breathing out. And again, that right glute has probably got a nice little stretch going on. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly coming back. Now we're going to bring our legs together, our heels together, do a nice little butterfly stretch, We're going to bring our heels as close as comfortable, wrapping our hands around our toes, sitting up nice and tall, and then slowly flapping our knees open, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe you want to close your eyes and just notice how your pelvis is feeling, bringing some blood flow into your body. Breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And if you feel comfortable and you want to go a little faster, you can. If you want to bring your legs closer in, you can. Just play around with the positioning and see what's good. Challenge yourself a little, but don't overdo. Yoga is really great because it's a practice and it's not perfection. So we're just working towards our best selves. And not only are we working towards our best selves physically, but it's also this emotional, spiritual journey where we just, all comes together, right? Our whole mind, body, soul comes together, which is lovely. Okay. All right, from here we're going to take our legs. I'm going to place them out about shoulder width apart, and then our hands are going to go to the side. So I'll show it from the side position. Okay. So our hands are going to go to the back to support us. Our legs are shoulder width apart, and then we're going to take our right leg and just sort of place it as low as it possibly can go without this joint coming up, your butt coming up. Okay, so we're just going slowly down. Because again, this is our hip joint, and we want to give it that opportunity to do those rotations that we normally don't get in our lifestyle. Right? Some people do, but most of us are just sitting, walking, but not really doing these kind of activities. Okay, so we're just slowly opening it up. And if you get closer towards, like you can lean back, if you get closer, it might be a little easier to go a little more rotation. So breathing in, dropping it down, breathing in, dropping it down. And go as slow or as quickly as your body tells you. Okay? Just don't forget to breathe. All right, and then from here, we're going to go a little further. This time we're going to drop both legs to the right. And when we do so, our right leg is parallel to our left leg. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of perpendicular degrees going on here. So there's this angle, and then there's this angle. So nice perpendicular, parallel positions. So from here, we're going to take a breath, and then we're going to bring both legs up, and then slowly allow them to go to the left. Now when you turn to the left, if you need to move your foot that it's parallel to your other leg, go ahead and do so. And then the goal is, we're just slowly going back and forth, right? Back and forth. And it's really giving your hip joints when they come to the front so you can see me from this direction. So we're just going slowly back and forth. We've got these two parallel, coming up and switching sides. And go as slow as you need to. And make sure you make your adjustments so that these legs are parallel to each other. Okay? And we switch again. And this is really, really nice to open up our hip joints. All right, from here we're going to lie down on our mats or towels. And we're going to do a little bit of hip raises. So taking our hands, and we're going to just leave our hands up like a mummy position, and that helps us stay grounded. And we're going to pull in our lower abs, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we're going to roll up, and then hold for a moment, and then roll down. The slower you go, the better it will be to engage your core. So pull in, breathing in, going up, hold for a moment, and then curl coming down. Activate the muscles when you go really, really slow. Then you come down. Going up, hold, roll down. Taking a breath, pulling in the stomach again, up, hold, and down. Okay. From here, we're going to take our right leg, we're going to place it over our left knee, and bring our leg, maybe interlace your fingers under your leg if that feels comfortable. And just bring your leg as close as comfortable to you. And then if this leg is like pulling in, you want to try and make it as parallel as possible, and then just give it a nice stretch. Holding, you'll feel it really nice in your thighs and glute. So here we go. We're holding. 1, 2, breathing in, and then slowly releasing. And let's switch sides. Taking our left leg, placing it over our right knee. Our hands go in between our right leg, and then guiding it slowly towards us. And stop where you feel a nice stretch and just breathe into it. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly releasing. Now we're going to take both legs, bring them out into the chest, and fold them, wrapping around your legs if that feels good. You don't have to lift your head up. You can just tuck your chin in, pointing your toes, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. And then from here, we can take our hands in between our legs, catching our feet in the center of our legs, our feet, and allowing our knees to try and go into our armpits. So guiding them towards that, trying to get our lower back on the ground. And then when you're where you are, you can slowly rock from side to side, allowing a great stretch and nice little massage, right? Some of us can't pay to go to the to get a great massage, but we can give our own massages to ourselves, and I sometimes think that's a lot better. Oh, it feels great. Just a very slow rock. Okay, so from here we're going to lower our legs down, and this time we're going to stretch our legs all the way straight, interlacing our fingers over under our head, and then we're going to just take our right leg nice and straight all the way up. And then we're going to rotate our ankle one way 5 times, and then opposite direction. And then bring that leg down. Left leg goes up, rotating our ankle one direction, and then the opposite direction 5 times. And then slowly come down. Right leg up. Hold, slowly bring it down, left leg up, slowly bring it down, 2, 3, right leg up, slowly bring it down, left leg up, slowly bring it down, right leg up, slowly bring it down, left leg up, slowly
a challenge if you can. If you cannot, bend your knees and bring both legs up. If you feels comfortable, straighten your legs and leave them up there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let's just move them down a little bit to 45 degrees and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's drop them to 30 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring it down. Release your hands from your head. Open up your arms into Shavasana. Open up your legs mat width apart. And just lower your eyes or close them. And notice how great and wonderful your body's feeling because you've invested the time to stretch, breathe, and be with yourself. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. From here, we're going to roll onto our right side and go back up into our tabletop position. And we're going to take our right hand, lift it up, look at it, and then thread it into our body. So here we go. Right hand goes up, you look up at it, and it slowly comes down, and you allow yourself to go down to the mat and hold for a moment. And that's just stretching out your whole right side of the back and your arm. Now we're going to do 4 more like this in your own time. Stretching up and releasing. Stretching up. And then we're going to switch sides. Taking our left hand up, looking up at the hand, and then bringing it straight down, and shoulder goes to mat, head to the floor. That's 1. 4 more. 2. 3. 4. 1 more. And down. That's great. Lastly, we're going to tuck our toes and bring our knees up just a little bit, hoovering up. 1, 2, 3, and then straight into a nice down dog. Holding it here. And back down. And then we're going to go into a tucking our body over, child's position. Now, our goal is to put our butt on our legs. If that doesn't happen, you can put a little bit of a cushion in between there. And then just stretch out, right? So in doing this, we're getting a great stretch on our back, our upper back, lower back, mid back. And then we can bring our hands together. We can make a fist and just allow our head to rest. Or if we can make it all the way down, we can put our hands behind us. Or we can keep them forward, whatever is comfortable for you. The important thing is that you're here and you're breathing. And you're allowing your back to release. And slowly lift up from here. We're going to lie on our backs. Slowly roll down. Again, your legs are mat width apart. Your arms are 45 degrees from the body. Your eyes are closed. And you're just breathing, noticing what you have done, how the blood flow is going throughout your body. Just allow yourself, your mind and body to relax. Stay as still as possible, breathing in and out from your nose. Next breath, wiggle your toes and your fingers. Move your feet together. Point your toes. Interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms over your head and give yourself a nice stretch. Slowly turn to your right side and come up into your seated position. Placing your hands together to your heart center, bowing towards your hands. I wish you clear and loving thoughts, clear and loving intentions, and clear and loving words. Have a wonderful day.